Hello everyone, welcome back to my podcast and welcome to our podcast. Thank you for joining us today. We are excited to discuss a topic that has come immeasurably important in school, university and society as a whole, mental health matter supporting student well-being. Mental health is something that affects everyone, regardless of age, gender, and background. However, it's especially important for students because they face many challenges during their education journey, from beginning assignment and examination to maintain friendship and meeting expectation. Students often experience various forms of pressure that can affect their mental well-being. Today, together, we, with my fellow speaker, we will explore what mental health means, its matter of students, the challenge students face, and how teachers, parents, and school can provide support. To bring our discussion, let's first understand the meaning of mental health. Faik, could you explain what mental health actually is?
Thank you, Ari. When people hear the term mental health, they often to think about mental illness such as depression or anxiety disorder. However, mental health is much broader than that. For example, feeling lonely for a long time is also mental health.
Yes.
Feeling stressed is also mental health. And feel lazy all the time is also mental health.
Yeah.
Mental health refers to our emotional, physical, psychological, and social well-being. It influences how we think, how we feel, how we make decisions, and how we interact with the other people. If we interaction with people is good, and for example, right, I am talking to Irham
Yes.
with a good voice, with a good intonation.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah, excuse me.
Excuse me.
If I talk to Irham with angrily and such a badly, so this,
It is a sign that we don't have a good mental health lah.
yeah. So, for example, when a student feels confident, motivated, and able to cope with challenge, it usually indicate good mental health. Like I said just now. On the other hand, when a student constantly feels overwhelmed, hopeless, or emotionally exhausted, their mental health may be affected. Just like physical health, mental health exists on a spectrum. We need to take care our physical health, our mental health, like we take care of our physical health. For example, physical health, we jogging. And for medical health, for mental health, we need to do meditation. And for Islam, we need to
Pray.
reading the Quran.
Yes.
Okay, we all experience ups and downs. Having good mental health doesn't mean being happy all the time. Instead, it means being able to manage life challenge in a healthy and productive way. So Ilham, what are your thoughts on this topic?
Thank you, Faik, for the opinion.
You're welcome.
And I completely agree with you, Faik. One misconception about mental health is that it only becomes important when someone develops a serious mental illness. In reality, mental health is something we should take care of every day, just like we take care of our physical health. So, mental health is very important like physical health. Without
So,
mental health,
we
yes.
need to balance lah.
So, we need to balance those two. Okay.
Alright.
For example, if we have a fever, we usually rest, drink water, and seek treatment if necessary. Similarly, when we experience emotional stress or mental fatigue, we should also pay attention to those signs and seek support when needed. So let's say if you're feeling down and you need to get your motivation up, you need to seek someone who is make you happy all the time. Such as let's say I'm the one who down, got no motivation, so I seek for it to get my
I'm here for
motivation
you,
up.
Ilham.
Yes. So unfortunately, many students still hesitate to talk about their mental health because they fear being judged by others.
So that means if someone got mental health, the other student like to bully them.
Yeah, for some people, it is like what do you say? It is like insult to them. They like to judge because this era, people like to judge without knowing the backstory of that.
Yeah.
So some believe that expressing emotional struggles is a sign of weakness. However, acknowledging our feelings and seeking help actually show courage and self-awareness.
That mean if we as seeking for help, that mean we love ourselves, right?
Yes. So when do you know the Netflix show which is teach you a lesson? In order to get help, asking for help first.
Wow.
Thank
That's a very important point, Irham. The recent years, discussion about student mental health have become more common. We often hear about students experiencing stress, anxiety, burnout, and emotional exhaustion. Why do you think mental health has become such a major concern among students today?
I think one of the reasons students today face more pressure than previous generation because academic expectations have increased significantly.
And why is that, Pak Ik?
Why is that? Because our father and our mother want us to succeed in our life. Because for me, from my point of view, I have one brother that got straight A+ in SPM, and now he is pursuing in medic.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yes, because that's because my family put so much expectation on me. So for me, I'm feel relax, and I just do my best. And alhamdulillah, I got 8A in my SPM.
Alhamdulillah.
So now here, me at IPG with Brother Ilham. Alhamdulillah. So
Grateful.
academic expectation has students are expected to perform well in our examination, like I said just now, complete assignment and participate in co-curricular activities. Like for me, I think co-curricular activities doesn't need to overthink because we need to do what we like.
Yes.
Yeah, for you, how what do you like to do?
So for me, I like to jog because when I jog, I didn't think about my problem at all, and I can release my stress, and I can get healthy by jogging.
Yes. And also prepare for their future careers. At the same time, many students trying to balance their study with personal responsibility and social relationship. As a result, some students feel overwhelmed because they are constantly trying to meet different expectations.
I agree, Pak Ik, with what you said just now. So I'm gonna explain what another factor is the influence of technology and social media.
What do you think technology and social media influence their mental health?
Okay, let's say if you got into relationship and then you just broke up with your partner.
Oh, that's very sad.
Yeah. And then some of the videos in the social media will be like, you know, the sad sound, the sad
The sad
quotes.
quotes. Oh,
So that's
yeah.
one of the reason why mental health is affected by the social media. Social media platforms allow us to connect with others easily, but they can also create unrealistic expectation. Let's say, okay, if you got into examination and then before your examination, you go into social media and then you see that other people got straight A's, it put a pressure in you.
So,
you
yeah.
you feel
So,
scared and you feel
you
not
cannot do it.
you feel scared and you feel pressure because what other people gonna say when you got the bad result.
So, that's called we call a standard TikTok, right?
Yes, that's why. So students right now often compare themselves to their peers online. They may see pictures of successful students, like I said just now, perfect lifestyles, or outstanding achievement and begin to feel inadequate. So, in order for us to get happy, we shouldn't compare our life to others because we
Yes.
wouldn't see what we have right now.
May I interrupt?
Yes,
So, we need to prevent this habit because we need to grateful what we have.
yes,
And we just to live our own life, right?
yes. We just need to live your own life. So let's say if you compare your life, which has more higher than you, then you will not feel grateful. Which is why we need to compare our life to the people that is lower than us.
Yes, this
Then
is, I think this is one of the sunnah from our prophet, right?
yes, this is one of the sunnah of our prophet that's gonna make you more grateful what
Yeah.
God gives us to us.
Alhamdulillah.
So this constant comparison can negatively affect self-esteem and confidence. Additionally, students today receive information much faster than before because we have social media. While this can be beneficial, it can also create feelings of pressure and information overload. Okay, thank you.
That's very true. As students ourselves, many of us have probably experienced moments when we felt stressed because of assignments, examination, presentation, or personal commitment. In moderation, stress can motivate us to work harder. However, when stress becomes expensive and prolonged, it can affect our emotional and physical well-being. That is why mental health should be never ignored.
Exactly, Irham. Mental health affect many aspects of student life, like including academic performance,
Yes.
relationships, physical health,
Health.
and overall happiness. Students who have good mental health are generally more focused in class, more confident in participating activities, and better able to overcome challenge.
So let's say if students cannot focus in class, will it affect their grades in exam?
Oh, it's really gonna affect their grade
Mm.
because focusing class is the main method to success in our exam because we learn, we hear the teacher say, and we write the teacher say. That means if we ask the successful student, their main method is to focus in their class.
I agree what you said just now, Faik. So on the other hand, students who struggle with their mental health may experience difficulties concentrating. So like you said just now, if we are not focused in our class, we will get bad result, and then our parents will be blame us because
Yes.
they're gonna ask us lah what you do at school and what you do you study or not at school. Do you get
And then
influenced by your friends?
they will blame us because we playing too much game.
Yes, that's one of the reason. But playing games can help release our stress also.
Yes.
So we don't need to study for 34 hours because it will put a pressure in our brain.
So the one week is we need to study smart.
Yes, we need to study smart, not study hard. So this is why creating awareness about mental health is so important in our life. Because what you think about is what you're gonna become in your life.
Yes.
The more we understand mental health, the better equipped we are to support ourselves and those around us. It may be benefit for us, but it also benefit for others also. Thank you.
Let's say Ilham, mental health is not just a personal issue, it is an education issue and a community issue. Because supporting students will being requires comprehension from students, teacher, parent and school. Now that we have discussed the meaning of importance of mental health, let's move on to our next assessment where we will explore two common mental health challenges faced by students today. In our first segment, we discussed what the mental health is and why it is important for students. Now, let's take a closer look at the sum of the common mental health challenges that students face today. Many people assume that student life is easy because students only need to focus on studying. However, reality is quite different. Study often face multiple pressure at the same time, which can significantly affect their mental well-being. Faik, what do you think is the most common mental health challenge among students?
Thank you, Harit. From my point of view, one of the most challenge is stress. Stress is a normal response when we face demands or challenge. For students, stress can come from examination, assignments, presentation, deadline, academic expectation. Academic expectation can come from our parents, like we talked earlier, yes.
Yes, I totally agree with you.
For example, Imagine a student who has 3 assignment due in the same week
Oh,
while also preparing for major examination.
I cannot.
So can you imagine the pressure?
Yes, of course. I already
The
feel it.
pressure can become overwhelming.
Yes.
While a small amount of stress can motivate students to work harder, excessive stress can negatively affect both physical and mental health. Students may experience fatigue, headache, lack of concentration, and difficulty sleeping. Alhamdulillah. Excuse me.
Yes.
Daniel, Ilham, have you ever experienced academic stress as a student?
Definitely, Faiz. There were times when I had multiple assignments, group projects, and presentation all happening within a short time of period. Imagine, I got a 4 assignment due in 1 week, and at the same time, I got exam in that week also. Can you imagine the pressure?
Like seriously?
Yes.
That pressure is very big. Like for me, I can boom.
You can boom, you are. So different people, different style. People say, right?
Yes.
So I felt overwhelmed because I wanted to perform well in everything that I do in my life.
So you want to become a top tier student?
Yes. I mean, who don't, right?
Yes.
Everyone want to become a top tier student.
Yes.
Okay. And what makes it more difficult is that students often place high expectation on themselves. So let's say we take Aisha for example. Usually girls will work harder than boys, right?
Yes, because
And
that's
they
true.
will study much more earlier when it is exam.
Yes.
So when they study early, so their expectation, they want to get the high marks on exam, and suddenly they didn't get like they want to.
That was
Uh,
really sad lah.
so sometimes uh, we become our own biggest critics because we don't perform well.
Yes.
Mm. If we don't achieve the result we want, we may feel disappointed, frustrated, or even begin to doubt our abilities. So
So,
never doubt your
in,
own self.
in conclusion, we just fight with our own expectation.
We just fight within themselves.
If we put our expectation high, so if gonna not achieve it, so we gonna be the the set is higher lah.
So do you watch Spider-Man?
Spider-Man,
Yes. Do you know the Zendaya, the character?
the beautiful one.
The beautiful one.
Yes. What?
She said in the movies, I remember it clearly. Expect your expectation lower so you don't be disappointed for the result that you want. Okay.
Very clever Zendaya.
So this can gradually affect our self-confidence and emotional well-being.
That's very relatable because stress and other challenge that many students experience is anxiety. Faik, could you explain what difference between stress and anxiety?
Of course, stress is usually caused by a specific situation, such an upcoming examination or assignment deadline. Anxiety, on the other hand, often involves excessive worry or fear about the future event when the day may not be immediate threat.
So anxiety is like overthinking lah.
Yes,
They
we
overthink
overthink about something that
didn't happen.
that happen yet.
Mm.
They don't do that, but they think more.
Mm.
That's what anxiety. For
I can relate with
example,
you.
a student might constantly worry about failing an examination even after studying hard. Can you see the situation there?
Yes, yes,
They,
yes.
for example, like let's say Aisha study hard, but she gonna feel she didn't pass. So that they doesn't do this, but think more. Don't yet, but think more.
I can understand what you
Yeah,
said just
you
now.
understand, right?
Yes, yes.
So some students may become anxious about speaking in front of a class, meeting new people, or making mistakes. When anxiety becomes severe, it can interfere with daily activities and academic performance. So, what do you think about anxiety can affect our daily performance?
Yes, I think anxiety can affect our performance lah because social anxiety is becoming increasingly common among students. Student nowadays usually overthink whether it is not examination. It is also related about their partner also lah.
Partner.
Let's say you got into relationship. Okay, a boy overthink about his girlfriend because why? Because he loves so much of his girlfriend. He thinks what the girlfriend didn't do. Okay, let's say cheating. I mean, who likes cheating, right?
No one likes cheating with that.
Yes. So some students feel extremely nervous when they need to participate in discussion, give presentation, or interact with new classmates. As future teachers, it's important for us to recognize that not every quiet student is simply shy. Sometimes they may be struggling with anxiety and need support rather than criticism. So to those who watching this podcast,
Please, please.
if there is a new student which is introvert student, don't judge them and make friends with them.
We are begging you, please.
So
Please support-
sometimes you don't know what they are struggling in
Yes.
their background story, right?
Please support them. Please, we are begging you guys.
Yes, please support them and please be friends with them.
That's an excellent point. Another issue that deserves attention is low self-esteem. Many students compare themselves with others and feel that they are not good enough. Why do you think this happened?
One of the reason is the student often focus on their weakness rather than their strength. It is called self-esteem, right?
Yes, low self-esteem. If
For
you really,
example, if a student receives lower grade than their friends, they may immediately think they are less intelligent, even though they may have talent in the other areas.
yes,
For example, Ahmad is get 80
yes,
and Johnny is get 79.
yes,
Beside rather beside then
beside the
different.
one mark, the different one mark,
Ah.
you want to explain that the 79 also
Lower than 90, than 80.
the 80, but it's also a good mark.
That's also good mark.
Or you want to explain that even though they got a good mark because they are lower,
Lower than
the
the
friends.
friend, so they are feel they are not intelligent enough.
I see.
Constant comparison can damage confidence and create feelings of inadequacy.
Alright, I agree with you, Faid. Okay, I want to explain social media. Social media also contributes to this problem. Students are constantly exposed to image of people achieving success, receiving awards, traveling, or appearing happy all the time. Well, like I said just now, do not compare your life to the others because you won't be feel grateful what you have just now in your life. So when students compare their real life to these carefully selected moments online, they may feel that they are falling behind. However, what we see online is usually only a small part of reality.
Yes, because
So-
in social media, we only share the good one, like the successful of someone's story, but we
Yes.
don't know what the behind the story is.
Yes,
Their hard work,
yes,
their time,
yes.
their
Their sacrifice.
the sacrifice,
Um,
and so on.
in order to achieve success, you must work for it.
Yes.
That's very true. Another challenge that some students face is loneliness and social isolation. Even though student is surrounded by classmates and friends, some still feel alone.
Yes, this is especially common among students who have recently moved away from home or entered a new living environment. From my point of view, during my year at Form 1,
Yes,
at my beloved school, Sekolah Sains Tajam Mat Shah,
yes.
which is a resident school, we Form 1 need to stay at hostel, right?
Yes.
So me and my friend really feeling homesick because we are far from home.
Yes. I feel you.
But for me, I only take it as a challenge for me grow better and grow stronger. So I make a friend with my friend. Beside that, I have my friend. His name is Jamal. He take that as a sadness and not taking it in a positive way. So he always be lonely and they feel sad to watch him, right?
Yes.
So I want to go friend with him, but he don't want. He refused
He refused
because he's really sad. getting in the new environment.
Oh,
So
okay.
they may struggle to make friends and feel disconnected from others.
Hmm.
I want to friend with him, but him don't want.
Okay.
Without a strong social support, that's why my friend Jamal feeling loneliness and can become more intense if I cannot help him. At the
Hmm.
end of the story, he can accept it in a positive way. So
Hmm.
now he pursue at Jordan
Jordan.
in
Wow.
Medic.
Wow. Your
Yeah,
friend Jamal. Yeah. Great. That's some great story telling by you, Faik.
yeah. Thank you, thank you.
Okay. Furthermore, loneliness also makes some students may isolate themselves when they are facing personal problems. Okay, I think we all can relate this one because we are having our own problem, right?
Yes,
And yeah, we don't want to tell others about our problem because we feel scared about getting judged by others.
yes, that's true.
So that's why mental health is also one of the reason. The by not telling the problem is one of the reason why mental health is bad. So in order, if you have a problem, you need to seek for others' help. So instead of seeking help, they choose to keep everything to themselves because they fear being judged or misunderstood. So who knows? When we're telling our problem to others, they sometimes misunderstood us. They will judge us by not by telling us because not being strong enough to face our problems alone. Because
Yes,
yes,
I think we need to share our problem
just share our problems.
because our friend love us.
No need to be
They
ashamed of others
yes,
actually.
from the outside who watching this podcast, you guys need to just share your problem with
You
your friend.
need to concern about your friends who
Bec-
feel loneliness in their home
yes,
or
your
friends.
friend love you very much.
Yes,
Just go and tell them what your problem.
you just need to ask first. They
Yes,
want to talk with you, you just
if
need to
you
ask
never
first.
ask, who never knows, right?
Yes, correct.
Yes. Now, let's focus on an important question. How can teachers and schools support students' mental health? As future educator, this topic is especially relevant to us because we will play a significant role in shaping students' learning experience and well-being. Faiz, in our opinion, what is the most important things teachers can do to support students' mental health?
Thank you, Harid. I believe the most important thing teachers can do is create safe and supportive classroom environment. Students should be Students should feel comfortable expressing their ideas, asking questions, and making mistakes without fear of embarrassment of judgment. When students feel respected by and valued, they are more likely to participate actively in learning and develop confidence in themselves. This means that a lovely environment will create a strong and healthy student. A positive classroom a positive classroom atmosphere can significantly reduce stress and anxiety among the students. Do you think my point is good?
Well, I completely agree what you said just now, Faik. Students spend a large portion of their day at school, so teachers often become some of the most influential adults in their life. Some people said that teachers are number two parents after our own parents lah.
Because they spend more time at school, right?
Yes, because they are our idol, they are our teachers and so on lah. They take care of you when you are at school.
Yes.
A supportive teacher can make students feel seen, heard, and appreciated. For example, something as simple as greeting students warmly, encouraging them, or checking on them well-being can make a huge difference. Sometimes students may not remember every lesson we teach, but they will remember how we made them feel.
Yeah.
So we need to all teachers out there, please take care of your student because you don't know the words that are touching them by you.
That's very meaningful points, Irham. Besides creating a supportive environment, teachers should also be able to recognize signs that a student may be struggling mentally or emotionally. What are some warning signs teachers should look out for?
Hmm.
There are several signs. For example, a student who actually usually active in class may suddenly become quiet and withdrawn. Other signs may include frequent uh,
absent.
frequent absence, sudden decline in academic performance, lack of motivation, difficulty concentration, changes in behavior or mood. These signs do not automatically mean that a student has a mental health problem, but they may indicate that the student needs additional support.
Yes, I totally agree with you. We cannot stay strong for too long. We also need our support,
Yes,
our
like
backbone.
we have up
And
and down.
down. Exactly. Teachers should avoid making assumptions or immediately labeling students as lazy or problematic because that is not good for them and will affect their study. Instead, teachers should approach their student with empathy and understanding.
Yes.
A simple conversation such as, "Are you okay?" or "Is there anything you would like to talk to me?" or can encourage students to share their concerns. And it will make them feel appreciated and will release their stress and they will feel happy and their mental health is they will be good lah because someone is take care of them. Some
Because can encourage students to share their concern, right?
yes, sometimes students simply need someone who is willing to listen.
Yeah.
That's true. Let's talk about school as a whole. How can schools contribute to promoting mental well-being among students?
For me, school can organize mental health awareness program, workshop, and campaign to educate students about emotional well-being. This program can help students understand that mental health is normal and important, just like physical health. Awareness program can also reduce stigma and encourage students to seek help when they need it.
Another important support system is school counseling service. School counselors are trained to help students manage stress, solve problems, and develop healthy coping strategies. Let's say counseling teachers as like psychiatrists lah. Students should be encouraged to view counseling as a positive resource rather than something to be ashamed of. The earlier students receive support, the easier it may be to address their challenge.
Welcome to the final segment of our podcast. Throughout our discussion today, we have explored the meaning of mental health, the challenge students face, the cause behind this challenge, and the roles of teachers, schools, parents, and friends in supporting students' well-being. Our final segment, let's focus on practical strategies that students can use to maintain positive mental health. Fai, what is one of the most effective ways students can take care of their mental well-being?
Thank you, Hari. One of the most effective strategies is time management. Many students experience stress because they procrastinate or struggle to balance their responsibilities. When assignments begin to pile up, students may feel overwhelmed and anxious. By planning ahead, creating schedules, and setting realistic goals, students can reduce unnecessary pressure. For example, instead of completing an entire assignment the night before the deadline, students can divide the task into smaller sections and work on it gradually. Good time management not only improves academic performance, but helps students to maintain a healthier balance between studies and personal life. What do you think about my opinion?
I completely agree, Faik. Another important strategy is maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Mental health and physical health are closely connected. Students should ensure they get enough sleep, eat nutritious meals, and engage in regular physical activities. Unfortunately, many students sacrifice sleep during examination periods, believing that studying all night will improve their results. However, lack of sleep can actually reduce concentration, memory, and emotional stability. Simple activities such as walking, jogging, playing sports, or exercising can help reduce stress and improve our moods.
That's very true. Besides making times and maintaining physical health, students should also learn healthy way to cope with stress. What are some examples?
Students can also participate in hobbies and activities they enjoy. For example, listening to music, reading, drawing, playing sport, gardening, or spending time with family and friends can help them relax and recharge. Taking short breaks during study session is also important. Many students think they need to do study continuously for hours, but regular break can actually improve productivity and reduce mental fatigue.
Another helpful strategy is practicing mindfulness and self-reflection. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without becoming overwhelmed by worries about past or future. Simple techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or journaling can help students manage their emotions more effectively. These activities encourage students to slow down and become more aware of their thoughts and feelings.
Thank you, Faid and Irham. As we come to the end of today's podcast, let's briefly summarize our discussion. We learned that mental health is essential part of overall well-being and plays major role in students' academic success, relationship, and personal development. We discussed common challenges such as stress, anxiety, low self-esteem, and loneliness, as well as factors that contribute to this issue, including academic pressure, family expectation, and social media influence. We also highlight the important role of teachers, schools, parents, and friends in creating supportive environment for students. Most importantly, we explore practical strategies such effective time management, lifestyle habits, stress management technique, and seeking help when necessary.
Mental health is not something we should only think about during difficult time. It is something we should care for every day. By taking small, consistent steps, students can build resilience and improve their overall well-being.
And as future educators to out there, we have a responsibility to create learning environments where students feel safe, respected, and supported. A positive environment can help students thrive not only academically but also emotionally and socially. So today, that's all from
Yes,
us. Thank you
thank you
for
for
invite.
listening,
Thank you for
and
inviting us,
don't
Host
forget
Arid.
to take care of your mental health.
Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and share it to your friends. And yeah, keep your mental health well, and please be
Love,
kind to others.
love yourself first.
That's all from us. Bye.
Bye.